So this is the inside of a 10-foot sash window. Up there you'll see the broken wagtail. Now there you see the wagtail in action, almost. We've got to put the weights in first. But the wagtail keeps the weights separate. So one side is for one chamber. Right, what we're going to show you is how to put in a wagtail into a frame that doesn't have a wagtail. This is a normal box sash window. It's a small one, but this applies to any length at all. That's the wagtail. It's just a thin piece of wood, round about 3 millimeters, 4 millimeters thick. And what I always do is I put a hole in the bottom, and you'll see why that hole is in the bottom shortly. So the way we insert this, because it can be quite difficult to get in, is that we put it into the box, we push it all the way up, and then it gets turned around. Now, when we're up there, then I'll just take the camera for a second. When we're up there, it has to go up there and needs to be secured right at the top. I'll show you how we do that. Yeah, you literally lift it up until it hits the top. That's it. And then that is now fixed in place. What I'll do afterwards is I'll now screw it. But if you'll notice, the wagtail wags. The reason I put the hole in is so that whoever comes after me can literally put their finger in. If it's folded back there, they can literally put their finger in and pull it forward so that they can get the weight in. That's very important, because very often these, over a period of time, may warp, and although they're still functioning, they don't, you can't get to them very easily. Yeah, so that goes in there. As you notice, it's just above the line of where the pocket sits, the pocket cover sits. So when I put the pocket cover in, that slots in at the top, that slots in, stops, fits in at the bottom, and that's it covered. But now both chambers are separated, so when the weights go up and down, they don't scratch and bind and do all sorts of funny things. When we take that out, if wherever the wagtail is, we can push it to one side or the other to get the weights in. All done. Dead simple. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the wagtails in. There you can see our new wagtail about to go in. That's where it goes. We've cut that clean. Trying to get a wagtail up there has proven on many occasions very, very difficult, so we use this solution. And now, in the center column, we have a wagtail that is secured at the top, and that is above the line of the pulley. And on the other side, we have the same thing. Life is simple if you just think about it. And it's even simpler if you don't think about it. But that's the inside of the chamber, and it goes down and down and down and down and down. So we're working off the ladder at the moment, but you can still see some of the original cut nails up the top there. Yeah. And all that's got to be cleaned up, and then we'll be putting the polystars back in.